Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to February. It's the 1st of February today. So what I'm going to do today is give a tarot reading as normal, but what I like to do is just have a little bit of moment of reflection when we move into a new month. So this first card, I'm going to just ask for a card that will sum up perhaps the energy of January, or what the lessons that we've learned. Oh, I dropped a load on the floor then. Yeah, just to sum up kind of where we're at now. And then I'm going to use a different pack in a second and pick another card to give us some guidance for what's going to happen in February. So what have we got? Judgment. Okay, well, there you go. Judgment can sometimes be quite a harsh card, but I do think that this card is a very beautiful card. I'm sure you can see it there. There's the angel playing the trumpet and there's the little angels just dancing around above her head. It's very symbolic about letting go, and the fact that this is number 20 in the major arcana does signify the end of a very significant cycle in our life. Now, it has to be said, I think I've said this for the last few days, we've been having an awful lot of major arcana cards popping up for us in the last couple of, the last week really. I think yesterday we had the World, and the day before that we had the Sun. And they're all kind of hovering around the top end of the major arcana cards. Number 19 is the Sun, 21 is the World, and this is 20. So it really is saying to us, you know, we're getting to the end of a cycle, and a very significant ending it is too. So although we are looking ahead, and obviously I'll be looking ahead in a minute with the next card for February, I really do feel that this is just kind of bringing the point home that we've been making over the last couple of days, that actually, although we're in a new year, that energy of letting things go dragged on a little bit longer than perhaps it normally would. And I don't really feel like that's really come into play until this last week or so, I would say. So it's the idea of, I want to say tying up loose ends, but I think it's more than that. I feel like the word acceptance is important here. Accepting that things are now not going to be the same. And that can be harsh. And maybe it, you know, over January and over the last year and moving into 2023, it's taken us a bit of time to come to terms with that. But I feel, you know, the sweet music and the angels and the beautiful flowers and the lovely light colours of the sort of crown chakra, of the sort of lilacs and stuff, I really feel like we are beginning to understand that that isn't necessarily a terrible place. It may have been terrible how we've got here, but it's the idea that we're opening up our minds. I feel that, you know what, life has changed, but we've learned a lot of lessons and we're ready now to move on and let go. So I'm using a second pack now. I don't know why. I don't normally do this. How funny would it be if Judgment came out again? But let's see. I'm going to use this card now. So I hope that helped you, and I hope that you resonated with that as you kind of move into February, about kind of what life's been about over the last few months. It's that wake-up call, I feel. Judgment is saying that, you know, you really have got it now. You understand what's going on. So let's see what else we've got. Well, there you go. As if by magic. It's not the Judgment card, but it's the Sun card. This card came out the other day. When was it? I can't remember, but if you saw it, put a comment in the box so other people will remember. I think it was Saturday, because the Sun card came out with the Justice card, and now the Sun card is coming out with the Judgment card. So yeah, a very, very interesting coincidence, I think, because I'm using this pack of cards, and, you know, I used this pack of cards the other day, and I've just decided to pick them up as a second pack. You know, I love the synchronicities sometimes, that there's something a lot deeper going on here. Now, when I spoke about the Sun before, Actually, I think the sun's come out more than once. I think it's come out in 2 different packs. Maybe it was a different pack, but it's to say the sun has definitely come out. My memory's not as good as it used to be. But, you know, I was talking about the idea of planting seeds for the future. But I do think, you know, this lovely lady that's looking up at the sun and dancing around, and you've got these little spirit beings dancing around as well. But you've got like the light and day, light and shade, whatever you want to say. But I do feel that it's that idea that we are now all looking up and going, all right, I get it. I'm here now. I'm not sure, you know, I want to say living in the moment, that it's like, okay, I understand that this is not about planning. This is about living, actually. Understand that I've got to enjoy and embrace and live my life. So yeah, I'm stuck because I feel like there's a bigger message coming down for me, and I want to kind of listen out for it. But you know, I was talking about February and what we've got to look ahead for, and I don't feel, I kind of want to take those words back, because I don't feel like that this card wants me to say that. I feel like I'm going to take that back and say it's not really about planning for what's going to happen in February. It's the idea of enjoying February, embracing the life that you've got. And you know what, when the Judgment card comes up, it can be because, you know, these sharp endings have been a bit of a wake-up call. Maybe, you know, there has been a passing in your life. It might even just be somebody you know on the television that's part, you know, a well-known celebrity or something, and you just suddenly realise, oh wow, life's really short, life's really precious, I'm going to enjoy it. So I kind of feel like it's a wake-up call, not as in what am I going to do with the rest of my life and how am I going to plan for it. I feel that this is just the idea that you are here right now. You are here right now, and really, you know, we need to find joy and embrace every day of our lives. We don't do that because, you know, we often just sort of get to Wednesday and think, oh God, where did that week go? You know, it's we can be on a bit of a treadmill sometimes. So I feel that this sun card is coming in to say, well, don't just wait for summer. No, the last message I talked about when I was talking about the sun was about planning 6 months ahead. But I feel this is another level to this sun card about enjoying right now. You know, there's endings, yes, but we can celebrate every part of our life, whether it's an ending or a beginning. There was something else I wanted to say, actually. What was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the sun and the brightness of it, and I'm thinking of the star sign Leo. Because there's a full moon coming up in Leo at the moment, at the end of this week. And, you know, that's very much associated with getting your joy back, getting your oomph back. So maybe that's what this is kind of saying. Although that's a full moon in Leo, I do kind of feel like that really big, powerful energy that you would get that's associated with Leo is somewhere in the offering here. The full moon's obviously coming up in 4 days, it'll be the 5th of Feb. But obviously with full moons, we kind of feel them on the approach to them, whereas new moons, we feel them after. So, you know, if you're starting to think about, I want a little bit more joy in my life, I want a little bit more fun in my life, and it could be very much stemming from a very sudden or very big or very powerful ending for something that's happened for you. So yeah, once again, I've had 2 cards come out that are the major arcana, and that's happened quite a lot this last week. So I think I said, I feel like although they're coming out, they're not quite telling us too much about the nitty gritty. It's just, yes, we're realising there's a really big shift coming, and you are realising it too. So just align with us and just go with it. Trust in the universe. It's always got your back one way or the other. Okay. I hope that made sense. I kind of felt I was waffling a little bit there, but sometimes that's just how the messages come out. Trying to talk and listen at the same time. Yeah, but I hope that made sense for you. Please do let me know if it did. And yeah, write me a comment if you'd like to. Like and subscribe. It'd be lovely if you can. I've had a few extra subscribers recently, so thank you so much if that's you. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. So thanks so much for joining me, and bye for now. Bye.